My entitled mother secretly handed my golden child brother $60,000 for a house because, in her words, child-free couples do not need a home. So he told her a 6-year secret that had her demanding every penny back. I am the oldest of 3, with my younger brother Owen and our youngest sister. Money was scarce our entire childhood. My dad drove deliveries 6 days a week and my mom cleaned offices at night. So from around age 11, I was the one making dinners, checking homework, and walking my sister to school. I got my first job at 15 and handed half of every paycheck to the household. My dad noticed everything I did and thanked me for it. My mom noticed Owen. He was the golden child who could burn the kitchen down and get praised for the lighting. Even so, Owen and I stayed close. He is kind, but allergic to conflict, the type who keeps the peace by keeping secrets. Fast forward to the present. My partner and I spent our 20s saving with almost embarrassing discipline. No vacations, a 15-year-old car, packed lunches at every job I ever had. At 31, we finally bought a small 2-bedroom condo, and my mom's only comment at the housewarming was that it seemed like a strange purchase for people with no children. Meanwhile, Owen and his wife lived paycheck to paycheck. My mom constantly asked me to float him money, and somehow every dinner out ended with my card on the table. Owen actually earns more than I do as a project engineer, but the money evaporates. Last spring, Owen and his wife closed on a 4-bedroom house in a neighborhood my partner and I could never touch. Everyone acted like it was a miracle of budgeting. I believed it right up until the day I helped them move in. While carrying boxes into the office, I knocked over a folder of closing documents, and as I gathered the pages off the floor, I saw a signed gift letter addressed to the lender, a gift of $60,000 toward the down payment, from my mother. I did not say a word. I finished the move, drove home, and sat with my partner at our kitchen table until midnight. My mother has never given me a dollar. She refused to co-sign our sister's student loans 2 years ago, and called her irresponsible for even asking. For weeks, I carried it around and told no one else. It came out badly, the way these things always do. Owen called asking if I could cover half of a new sectional until his bonus hit, and I heard myself say that a man whose mother buys him houses can buy his own couch. The line went completely silent. Then he asked very quietly how I knew. He came over that night and admitted everything. The $60,000 was not even money my mom had earned. It was her share of my grandfather's inheritance, and she handed it to Owen with one condition, that his siblings never find out. He said he hated the secrecy, that they were drowning in card debt and could never have qualified without it. I told him the apology mattered, but the deception was the wound, and that he owed our sister the truth from his own mouth. He told her the next day. She cried, and then she got angry in a way I had never seen, because she is still paying the loans our mother called her irresponsible for having. But the anger was not really aimed at Owen. The 3 of us kept circling the same question. Why him and only him, every single time, for 30 years. So we decided to stop guessing. Owen called our mom on speaker with my sister and me sitting silently at his kitchen table. He asked her directly why she gave him a fortune and hid it from her other children. She dodged, then lectured him for ruining a private gift, then finally said it plainly. Owen is married and will give her grandchildren, so the house is an investment in family. Then came the sentence I will hear for the rest of my life. Your sister is single, and you two are child-free. You people just spend everything on trips. You do not need a house. You do not really need anything. My sister walked out of the room. I just stared at the phone, and Owen, the peacekeeper, the golden child, went very quiet, and then told our mother the thing he had been protecting her from for 6 years. He and his wife decided long ago, before the wedding, that they are never having children. His wife never wanted them, and he never corrected our mother's assumption because it kept the peace. She had bought her imaginary grandchildren a house, and the grandchildren were never coming. The silence lasted maybe 10 seconds. Then my mother started screaming that he took that money under false pretenses, and she wanted every penny returned. Owen said calmly that he would wire her the full $60,000 in monthly payments, with interest, and that the day the last payment cleared would be the last day any of her 3 children ever spoke to her. Then he reached across the table and ended the call.